Hey folks, not sure if you are all here. I'm kind of guessing that maybe just myself on the live stream right now. So thank you for joining me. And again, in my description, I mentioned that Fu Snabel, who used to come to my stream, and actually back in my IBM days, he used to be coming a lot too. And then I met him in Oslo, Norway. So I was at JavaZone conference and then was very happy to see him. He did a talk on shader coding too, and that was very good, excellent. In fact, let me look for his his thing so then I can show it to you, right? Show it to you. So the recording. So I didn't look it up then. Now, as such, in the chat there, I mentioned that today is just a sporadic restart of my stream. And I have to say that interestingly, because, everything is kind of new since the last time. I believe it was like over it wasn't even in 2024 when I did my last stream, I think. I can't even remember. I didn't have time to look it up, but I think that's when I did one was back in 2023, maybe in the fall, so like a year ago. So, and as such, right, like I said, Futsnabo has asked me. I ran into him in Oslo at JavaZone, and he said, "You're not running your stream anymore, are you?" So that prompted me, and now I don't know, he probably hasn't been watching me. I haven't been doing anything, so I mean, even he didn't come to for a while, but that's okay, because back then at IBM I was doing a lot of reactive streams, and then at DataStax I was doing more also event streaming, reactive, kind of in that category of content. But then since then, right, at DataStax I switched to doing generative AI, like a lot of people are. So my intent is to restart this stream and then do generative AI related things. And I think there are lots of questions too. Now, if you're not already involved with any user community, I highly recommend you, if you want to join, for example, like an organization called AI Camp. It's interesting. It's kind of a meetup, but I'd say, for us who are volunteering to help, it can get quite busy in the sense that because we're getting like 200 people registered every time for a monthly meetup. And then in addition to, the owner of AI Camp is doing different things, right? Like the virtual meetups and hackathons, all of these things. So it gets quite busy. So let me kind of bring up my browser, because as I'm talking, I don't want to, my face kind of doesn't show you anything. So anyway, I'm hoping, are you able to listen to me? Is my microphone working? Wait. I may not actually, nobody is saying anything. Let me check. Yeah, nobody is saying anything. I just suddenly realized that my input capture is not showing anything. So I think that might be an issue. Oh no, I think it is. Okay. I mean, my microphone is in fact showing things. So let me check something. Okay, so I have my thing in here, and let me see. Let me make sure that it is okay. Let me make sure that. Okay, looks like it is good. So I'm sorry, I'm doing this kind of manual testing right now. So again, I'm restarting, and then first of all, I had to upgrade my whole thing. The problem is that I did my last stream using the MacBook at my previous work, and then of course, when I left, and I think I copied down the whole Twitch directory with all of the settings, but you know how that is. You kind of come in, you try to reset things, and then realize that, oh, I'm like 3 versions of OBS behind. So then I was doing, over the weekend or something, I actually was traveling. I think I can't even remember, but a couple of days ago I decided, let me restart. Then I realized I had to upgrade my OBS, which I just did, and a lot of great features now. And you might have noticed too, when I play the music, it's actually now there's my MacBook Mac OS like audio capture too, which actually it's a lot better than it was before, because I was trying to do the desktop capture in the past, and then it didn't work quite good, and I realized there was a lot of noise. But just now when I start to stream, I realized that the sound has come through quite nicely too. So, okay, well, anyway, I should actually go over here and then come over here and then shrink myself a little bit because I wanted to again show my browser, so then I can show you some of these things. Right now, again, today is just going to be really short because I just have the intention of restarting, and plus my subscription to Streamlab kind of expired and I never upgraded it because they raised the price or something. It was actually Melon app, and then I realized too it's not doing so well. So what I did was I'm still using OBS, but then I'm actually leveraging on Restream. It lets me multi-stream. As such, if you're on YouTube, you can also see my stream there. But I don't know which one are you on. So anyway, I'm kind of small right now, so I'm trying to look for my my browser so I can share it, and I cannot find it as usual. Okay, let me see. Okay, I was gonna say, let me show you guys AI Cam. I know I'm doing Bill, the owner, a big favor, so let me put it over here. And again, that's the Chicago, but I wanted to show you too if you're interested, right? It's not actually interesting. Yeah, there we go. It's a little slow, but that's Cincinnati, where my new company Calibrity is based in. So if you are into consulting is a kind of different kind of business model, as you can tell, right? You're servicing customers, and sometimes you are, so to speak, right? It depends. Sometimes, if you're lucky in some sense, right, you get assigned on a project, really good people, just like anything else. And sometimes it also can be not very good. But anyway, just wanted to show you that Cincinnati. And also another thing, this one, if you can guess where it is, you can put it in the chat, and that's where I'm originally from. But anyway, so I just thought I'd show it a couple things to you. But before I kind of come back to this thing, and which is the yeah, and like I said, all of my setting is not here because my Streamlab it's not like gone, but it is still there, but I need to pay, but I'm unwilling to pay because they do charge a high fee, and I don't see, some of the features are not very easy to use, but I'd rather be using this Restream, and I can still stream to 2, but I can actually modify things, but I need to actually install some plugin to kind of make use of more of the Twitch functionality. So right now I don't think I'm able to kind of like do some kind of thing, but anyway, so that's the thing. So here we go. This is the AICamp.ai. I'm hoping to actually highlight that over here, but I can't. Yeah, and you're right, because the Restream doesn't have those features that I can do anything. So anyway, but just give you an idea. So for example, they have AI Camp, they have it in San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and as such, let's go to the very first page. Like I said, I'm doing Bill, the owner, a big favor. I'm just advertising for him. Let's go to community. You'll find that, it's kind of in 15 plus countries, 50 plus cities. And here it says 300,000 plus developers, but apparently from me running the Chicago meetup last night, Bill updated and indicated it's 400,000 now. And I do believe it, it does attract a lot of people joining too. And it is a, very, very good meetup, I'd say. Very friendly, and everybody wants everybody to succeed. Essentially, that's what it is. So okay, so if you kind of take a look, right, it's Seattle, Portland, Vancouver, San Francisco, San Jose, New York City, all these typical cities, but it's also over in Europe, and of course it's also in Chicago for US too, where I am. I'm the chapter lead for that. So now if you're interested too, we are always looking for helpers as well. But like I said, for example, in Chicago, they also list it on meetup.com, and some of them do. So anyway, you see that the next one should be interesting. Will be at JP Morgan Chase Bank, which is in the middle of the downtown loop. So that's where we're going to be doing another one, and it's actually with Chase. I think there are a couple of speakers, and the AI Alliance, which is like headed by IBM too. I think they will be sponsoring, or either that or JP Morgan Chase. So I think that should be good. Now, last night, Dean Wampler from the AI Alliance, he talked about model tuning, and I thought that was very good. And we have the recording too, so I need to find that and share it with you. And then also another company called Nime was kind of quite interesting. And actually, first of all, there's GitHub. There's GitHub Instruct Lab. So this one is what Dean talked about, and this is a model agnostic open source AI project, right? And this basically allows you to, I guess, do a lot of training too with the model too. So this one, Dean highly recommended it. So if you want to take a look into it, right, you're welcome to. And then, like I said, there's another, actually, a company called Nime. It's actually an open source project, nime.org. That was very interesting. Corey Weisinger, he did a talk on this and illustrating using RAG to interact with the LLM and for video content creation. And I thought that was good. And then we also had a third speaker, Equinix, and that his name is Logan Chung, locally based in Chicago. So was Dean too. Anyway, Logan proposed a topic that was interesting, more about hardware. How do we reduce the latency? Also like protecting data, right, from a hardware type of perspective from a data center too. So that was also very good. Like I said, let me look for all those recordings for you too. So I think my co-lead for the Chicago chapter, he has already posted it. I believe he put it on LinkedIn. I just haven't got time yet to do it. So, but anyway, I think, I'm not sure if anybody is here. Can I kind of figure out if anybody might be here? And I don't think so. Let me see. User in chat, I think that's just me. But it's sometimes funny. It's showing like 2 viewers. I'm not sure. But say hi if you're there. But okay, so this again is an extremely short stream for now. As I mentioned, I do have some things I need to take care of right now, so I have to stop right now. But I'm so glad. I mean, again, thank you for being here if you're here. This is sort of like a quick check, and it looks like that my setup is good now. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you when I start to do something more serious. I mean, meaning I'm just going to be coding to show you how to do a RAG, for example, or just using LangChain, 4J, LangChain to talk with LLMs, and how do you actually, first of all, get an OpenAI key, and then with that, you can then programmatically being able to connect to the model from your programs too. So with all that in mind, I want to thank you, and I want to invite you to come again. And actually, I also have my Discord server. If you go to my channel in the front page, you can find me, right, Discord server. So join me there if you like. Would love to see you there and have more conversation. Thanks a lot.